Hi! This will be a short trip around Kerbin with this strange looking craft, which is capable of going outside the atmosphere to orbit and land back safely at Kerbal Space Center. Just under 3 tons of mass and with a cabin. So I could go lower a little bit without this oxidizer, but it doesn't really matter because of the jet engine here. And actually, yeah, even lower with an external command seat, but that's a different story. So let's launch it. It's just dawning on us, but this is intentional because we have to see east later. Just rotate back to different orientation. Yep, this will be more comfortable this way. Just a bit physical time warp. Okay, pitch over. And full throttle at 15,000. As like all the space planes, this could consider this a space plane. So all the space planes can work only with the jet engine in the lower atmosphere, so you have to be careful not to go too high too soon. This causes these re-entry effects while going up. We are going into the sunrise. Fly, my birdie, fly. Yeah, speed is coming along nicely. I'm just going outside of this hot zone. Don't want to go too high too fast, because then we will lose the thrust and the delta V we have in this jet engine. That's why it doesn't matter if we have the oxidizer in or not, because it has a lot. It can do almost all of our delta V to orbit. Actually, this craft is quite good for practicing, for getting back. So practicing getting back to the space center. Okay, that's high enough actually. But here we still have some atmospheric problems, so I just try to balance it. But it's hard because it's constantly changing. It's high enough. Still have a lot of fuel. Very small intake here. But it's still going. It has the speed already needed. It's too high. Just a little bit, a tiny little bit. 0. But it's still going. With 0 intake here. It's too high, but doesn't really matter. just need to keep it going as long as I can. 50. Should extinguish around here. Come on. Still going. Still going. I don't want to make the orbit higher. It's actually almost enough. Yep. It's finished. R55. So I can ditch this to fall back to the atmosphere. Here I can go up. Come on, come on. And we are in space. So let's circularize. And with this I can go to my standard orbit. So this is usually 72 to 73 kilometers. This is my standard low Kerbin orbit. What we can use to practice our knife throwing, because this is just like throwing knives. You can choose any given altitude and then see how it works out. Oh. Can go into it. Yeah. Well, okay. So I think it's too much already. I have to go around. So then let's circularize it completely, because this is almost right. Have to brake a little bit, just a tiny bit. Okay, that's very nice, 200 meters. Anyway, what we want to do is to put our periapsis around here. And if we do that, we will land right in this ellipse here, around this big. This is very small, and you can do it with a very little delta V. And the remaining delta V, which is very huge on this one, can be used to steer it completely there if I want to. Which I recommend to be the same way as the Apollo capsule does. Go up or down. Just that's what it can do. Actually, there with the rotating of the capsule, because the center of mass is not completely in the center, so it flies, it glides a little bit. But the KSP models do not. But so what it can do is to steer the capsule with this rotation and go up or down. But if you are in low atmosphere, we brake faster. If you are in the upper atmosphere, we brake slower. So you can change your position with very little delta V. So let's see. Where should I put this? I think around. Well, let's start it. Shall I put it to? Yeah. The point is where this works out with 30 kilometers. It's too much. This problem is this close, so it doesn't work out very well. No. So yeah, so I can put it here now, but the planet will rotate under it, so it doesn't work out well. But okay, so let's go. It's no good. Have to move it further. That's too much. Around here. So let's go a little bit. Usually I too short. I think it's going to be okay. Just a little bit. Anyway. I should have turned this off. Well, it seems to be okay. So let's turn off this maneuver node. Maybe a little bit too much, but let's see. So go, 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 go. So if it hits 50 kilometers out here, it's going to be okay. Almost 60. So still have this one, a lot of delta V in this one, and with these essentially free engines, the free fuel in this one, we still have some delta V. I won't use it, just to see how, to demonstrate how you can do this landing stuff without any additional steering maneuvers. Go, 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 go. Yeah, it's around the right. Yeah, let's see. Maybe it will overshoot a little, but we'll see. You can see out of this capsule as if it were flying, but it doesn't. Of course, for every periapsis and orbital altitude pair, you have different positions, but none of the graphs what I have seen on the net show you this. I mean, they don't work like this. For example, they work with 0 altitude, but that's very, that's too steep descent for me. I think it's not realistic. So for example, here I could steer by going down, and that would break me faster. What I could do. very close. I think it's quite okay. Shoot opens. It wasn't that bad. Of course, you can do this for other planets. And it's there. So that was it. Thanks for watching and bye.